Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most dangerous states in the United States in 2024. With frequent headlines of mass shootings, hate crimes, and terrorist attacks, the United States can potentially be dangerous for both citizens and tourists. Safety is a significant factor to consider when looking for places to visit or relocate, and it is not just because you can easily fall victim but also because safety significantly affects the overall quality of life. Safety in the U.S. varies significantly from state to state. These 10 U.S. states have been ranked as the most dangerous states due to the different types of crimes and insecurities prevalent in them. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 most dangerous states in the United States in 2024. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 most dangerous states in the United States in 2024. Number 10. Alaska. Aggravated assault is one of the most prevalent crimes in Alaska, with 4,222 cases reported in 2023. In the same year, the state registered 1,132 sexual assault cases, making it one of the highest in the country. Anchorage, one of the state's major cities, has been ranked for having one of the highest combined property and violent crimes in the entire country. Many reasons are attributed to Alaska's high crime rates, including low police enrollment, sketchy neighborhoods, isolated cabins, and extremely long nights in winter. Alaska was also found to be one of the states with the most relaxed gun laws, which might be a contributing factor to its high crime rates. Living in Alaska can also be dangerous if you don't take the precautions necessary to stay safe. While there are no natural predators of humans, the wildlife can still pose a threat, and you should always keep your distance. The biggest danger is likely from bears, both grizzlies and black bears, as well as moose. Number 9. Nevada. Nevada has always been featured on the list of states with the highest rates of homicide, kidnapping, human trafficking, assaults, and sex offenses. Generally, violent crime rates in Nevada were reported to be 30, which was higher compared to the national average rate of 22.7 in 2023. On the other hand, Nevada's property crime rate was 38.6, compared to the national average of 35.4. This means traveling to Nevada puts you at more risk than traveling to other states nationwide. Las Vegas was found to be the unsafest city in Nevada, with robbery and rape, and drugging in nightclubs being quite prevalent. Arson is also another criminal offense that has been on the rise in the past decade. Overall, Nevada's violent crime rate of 5.7 incidents per 1,000 people is the fifth highest in the country. 56% of Nevadan respondents said they were concerned about violent crime, US 50%. 14% said they had experience with violent crime, which is 56% higher than the year before. Number 8. South Carolina. The rates of hate crime incidents motivated by race, religion, ancestry, and sexual orientation are devastatingly high in South Carolina. Beyond hate crimes, property, and violent crime rates in South Carolina also ranked higher than the national average. In 2023, the state reported 2,639 robberies and 21,580 aggravated assault cases, with Richland and Charleston counties being the most affected. Dillon County has been at the forefront of violent crimes, followed closely by Marlborough County. Myrtle Beach, one of the state's most popular tourist destinations, is also the most dangerous city in South Carolina. In 2023, its crime rates were found to be 330% higher than the national average. The city's insecurity can largely be attributed to its popularity as a tourist spot. South Carolina's crime rates are higher than the national rate. Across the states that met reporting requirements this year, South Carolina is 7th for violent crime and 10th for property crime. Number 7. Missouri. Missouri has one of the highest crime rates in the nation for both violent crime and property crime. Missouri had the 9th highest property crime rate nationally. It also ranks as the 6th state for the highest violent crime rates. Missouri ranks poorly in terms of personal and residential safety. Burglary and homicide rates are pretty high in the state. Major cities in the state were found to have violent crime rates way higher than the national average. St. Louis, one of the unsafest areas in Missouri, reported property and violent crime rates higher than the national average over the past decade. St. Louis and Kansas City are also grappling with huge gang problems. Number 6. Tennessee. Tennessee is another state severely affected by property crime, with burglary and personal theft being the most common. However, violent crime is also pretty common in this state. Memphis, one of the largest cities in Tennessee, has consistently been ranked as one of the most dangerous cities in the country. Chattanooga, also in Tennessee, is among the country's most dangerous places. Recidivism was found to be a major problem behind the high crime rates in Tennessee. Recidivism entails people who committed crimes and already served time in prison but, upon release, continue to commit new crimes and become reincarcerated. As a whole, Tennessee is only slightly more dangerous than average when looking at violent crime rates. The property crime rates of specific property crimes are: Tennessee burglary rate, 489 burglaries per 100,000. Tennessee theft rate, 2,034 thefts per 100,000. Number 5. California. As of 2024, California's crime rate has good and bad news. The good news is that the crime rates in the state have been steadily reducing. The bad news, however, is that despite the reduction, the crime rates in California are still among the highest in the country. Research published by Statista revealed that California had 2,197 reported homicide cases in 2023, ranking it high above every other state. Being one of the wealthiest states in the United States also means that California has large income inequality, which is a major contributor to the crimes in the state. While the state has some of the safest areas in the country, some of the unsafest are also found here. California's most dangerous areas include Oakland, San Bernardino, Stockton, Compton, Richmond, and Vallejo. California ranked 5th with a violent crime rate of 4.99 per 1,000 residents, a property crime rate of 23.43 per 1,000 residents, and the chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime at 1 in 200. The most common type of arrest in California is for drug abuse violations. Number 4. Colorado. The FBI 2023 report ranked Colorado the 4th worst nationally for combined violent and property crime rates. In 2012, Colorado ranked 31st. This shows that there has been a concerning uptick in crime in the state for the past decade. Statistics reveal that the number of people facing homelessness in Colorado has doubled over the last decade. Increased homelessness and lack of essential resources go hand in hand with heightened crime rates. Besides, Colorado has witnessed an increase in gun sales, which could be intertwined with the escalation of violent crimes in the state. Finally, as of 2024, a staggering 3.2% of the state's population was facing joblessness, which is also a strong contributing factor to its escalated crime rates. In a piece by the publication directly addressing the topic of safety, it was reported that Colorado is the 3rd most dangerous place to live nationwide, behind only the most dangerous state, New Mexico, as well as Louisiana. Number 3. Louisiana. Both property and violent crime rates in Louisiana rank way higher than the average. The most dangerous cities include Shreveport, Monroe, New Orleans, Hammond, and Baton Rouge, all of which have murder, robbery, and rape rates way above the national average. For instance, in 2023, New Orleans registered a crime rate of 150% higher than the national average. Baton Rouge, on the other hand, reported 4 times more burglary crimes and almost 6 times more murder crimes than the national average in 2023. Residents suffer 629 violent crimes per 100,000 people, 65% higher than the national average. End of proof. Louisiana has a net migration of negative 0.6%, while the average state is attracting 0.3% more population. Number 2. Arkansas. Assault and bullying cases in Arkansas are some of the highest in the country. Helena, West Memphis, and Little Rock are considered the most dangerous cities in the state. Opportunity Arkansas, an NGO based in the state, revealed that over the past 2 decades, violent crimes increased by 52%, aggravated assault by 74%, and homicide by an astonishing 96%. The organization went further and attributed these concerning figures to an unaccountable Arkansas Board of Corrections, which gave the green light to the early release of 27,400 inmates between 2013 and 2024, some of whom had been convicted of serious felonies. Property crime rates, including burglary, are also devastatingly high in Arkansas. Number 1. New Mexico. New Mexico is faced with high rates of both violent and property crimes. This state is known to have a high population density and low per capita income, both of which are high contributors to the insecurity of the state. A good number of the violent crimes in New Mexico are also attributed to the high prevalence of drug dealings in the state. WalletHub ranked New Mexico as the state with the worst drug problem in 2024. Besides, Albuquerque, one of the most dangerous places in the United States, is located in New Mexico. The area's violent and property crime rates were found to be way higher than the national average and to be on an upward trend. A study by Forbes found that your odds of being a victim in Albuquerque stood at 1 in 128. But this does not mean that it is the only unsafe place in the state. Other cities such as Hobbs, Gallup, Farmington, and Roswell have equally higher rates of crimes such as murder, robbery, rape, and assault. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your thoughts on the dangerous states among the top 10 most dangerous states in the United States in 2024 in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too.